I think that the media plays a more important role maybe today than it ever has. And the Toronto Star is this magical brand that has a moat around it, and the principles of what it stands for help create that moat. And we are going to embrace that and bring it to a whole other level.
NordStar, over the long term, Jordan and I believe can be a very good investment because it has such great people and such a great philosophy and such a great history. It needs the support of investors that will help take it private, but then support it for the longer term.
I am an entrepreneur at heart, and I was raised by a first-generation Canadian who saw opportunity in everything. The business decision that I think that myself and my family would be most proud of was bringing the Toronto Raptors basketball franchise to Toronto back in 1994. What we saw going on globally with basketball and the success that the NBA had been having in other markets in the US and around the world, we saw as an opportunity. And here we are 25 years later, and we all know firsthand, and we've seen firsthand the success that the Raptors have brought and the pride that they brought to our community and to our country.
I know these two guys well. I know Jordan and I know Paul. Jordan, I worked with very closely when I was involved in the Raptors. I was chairman of that bid, and it was one of the great contributions of the city, and we had a lot of fun doing it. Paul, of course, is, I think, one of the most sophisticated businessmen in this country. And he's got a wonderful track record. And to put these two guys together is a very, very powerful team.
What we, myself and Jordan, will bring is a long-term focus that doesn't need a return in the short to medium term, that is focused on profitability over the long term and doing well so that we can do good for our communities. And the news that the NordStar specifically, the Toronto Star brings, that investigative journalism, that focus on social issues that are relevant to social justice and equality. And there's definitely an aspect of us being interested in Toronto Star because of our values are very similar to the Toronto Star principles.
One of the reasons I think that Jordan and Paul asked me to be involved is because I will pledge to maintain these kind of values as the journalism drives forward. And I'm thrilled to be part of that.